Welcome to day one of my Mealworms for Human Consumption experiment video series. In this video, I'll show you my first batch of live mealworms that I ordered online and my mealworm farm setup. I've never done this before, so feel free to share your knowledge with me if you have experience. The reason I'm doing this is to collect data on the process and understand the effort involved in raising mealworms for human consumption. I've conducted similar self-sustaining experiments before, such as growing edible plants indoors using artificial lights, vegetables, and herbs from cuttings or seeds, both indoors and in my backyard. While textbook knowledge is valuable, hands-on experience is crucial. From past experiments, I know I'll encounter challenges not covered in books. Regarding my mealworms, I waited until the weather warmed up before ordering them to ensure they survived transit. I've been collecting egg cartons because I heard mealworms like to have hiding spaces. I've also saved various plastic containers with smooth, tall edges to prevent escapes. I've opted for 3 stainless steel flour sifters with mesh at the bottom for housing my mealworms and pupae. I believe these will work well because they have smooth, tall edges to prevent climbing, ample surface area to avoid overcrowding, and mesh bottoms for frass to fall through into the bottom tray. Now let's introduce the mealworms to their new home. I need to be careful not to drop any on the floor. You know what? Handling them with one hand is challenging. I'll set the phone down and focus on this task first. Look at them. I ordered 1,000 live mealworms from Amazon. I'll share the link in the description. I'll use 2 sifters for mealworms and 1 for pupae. Once the pupae turn into darkling beetles, I'll transfer them to smaller containers for mating. I'll move the beetles to new containers every 2 weeks so their eggs can hatch undisturbed. Let's add their bedding and food, oatmeal, and don't forget their moisture source, carrots. I've also decided to provide more hiding spaces to keep them content. As you can see, I'm using a small space in my basement for this experiment. One lesson I've already learned is that raising mealworms doesn't require much space. I'll care for them nightly after work and keep you updated on my progress. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more practical how-to and product peek videos in the future. Bye for now.